6 of Pokemon Dark Knight. Today we are going to be going across Wayne, Exit B, and then Wayne Manor. And the Batcave, which honestly is something I wish I could have made look a lot cooler. Damn my horrible tile set skills. Did not do anything in between episodes. Hello there, fair citizen. Ah, it's you again. How goes your journey through Gotham? Have you been enjoying yourself? How many badges do you have now? 5? Moving a little fast, aren't we? Okay, so 5 badges. Let's see. He starts looking down around his utility belt. Yes, these should be good for this. He looks back up at you with that crooked smile of his. Prepare for a real battle. Go! Oh shit, that hurt. That hurt a lot. We were not prepared for that smack. I feel like you're gonna die from this, but... Oh yeah, you're totally gonna die. No, I should have leveled you up a little bit. That was on me. Let's just say Spinda. Spinda, which I don't think I'm using as a final evolve form, but it splits into 2 different forms. By level up, it will evolve into Zangoose, because that almost looks like it makes sense, color scheme and normal Pokemon wise. And then if you give it one of the stones, I honestly kind of forgot, it might be a Fire Stone, it might be a Dawn Stone or a Sunstone. But if you give him one of the stones, it turns into a Victini. Yeah, Victini, if you had that one on your bingo card. I'm enjoying my little weird fake illusions. I think it just adds another layer to Pokemon that have gone so long without having anything done to them. And I'm not good at sprites or giving things custom like that. The sprites in this game, you can tell which ones I made and which ones I got from 8-Bit Attorney. You've gotta be kidding me. Color me impressed, kiddo. You've learned how to battle like a true master. Your Pokemon still have a way to go, but I think you guys are on the right track. I should be getting back to my patrol. Thanks again for another astounding battle, fair citizen. Vigilante, away! I had too much fun with that fake-ass All Might voice, because mine's not as deep. Okay, so I think you're good on that for now. I can probably start using you in battle a bit. You need to give that to you just to get you to evolve. Do I have the King Shock, or is that already equipped with someone? Yeah, it's already equipped to probably not Aerodactyl. But we do need to try to see if we have any good TMs for him real quick. Him knowing Earthquake might not be awful, but I feel like I'm going to have 3 Pokemon with Earthquake soon. Technically, Stab Headbutt does do more. I feel like Stab Strength is actually gross. Do I want the flinch? I mean, what is that? 105 or 120? Alright, so these Pixies here, you don't really have to fight the Pixies if you don't want to. There's only a couple of them that are like mandatory. But if you beat them all, you unlock another area that has an item you probably want. Pixie party, going after a Pixie party. I don't know why. That's a song that doesn't exist that has been in my head for so long. Pixie party, gonna have a Pixie party. What's up, buddy? You're a good boy. Or did you have a bad dream? Huh. I'll probably go back and tweak those a little bit so that way they pop whenever the pink occurs. If I can. Damn, that was gonna be huge having that rock slide on everything. Wow, a double flinch is so cruel. I feel like Pokemon should take additional damage when they do fall to the ground. But like the second hit from the smackdown wouldn't do more damage like the first one would, because it was already on the ground. Okay. Mamoswine's dope, but not sure. But that thing does evolve into Zekrom, Reshiram, or Kyurem, depending on what stone you give it. Because I felt like that one got left in the wayside and just was not. It wasn't the same as. It came out in such a bad generation for it. Because that thing had Hydreigon, like Ghidorah, you know? It had Haxorus, which was a different character from the Godzilla universe. I can't think of that one's name ever, but it's the silver thing. It's one of the earlier ones. Of the second round of Toho, of course. There was another dragon in that too, I'm pretty sure. That was also good. I mean, I guess three of the legendaries were also dragons. Yeah, that was just a bad generation for that Pokemon to be released in. Like if Druddigon was a Gen 1 Pokemon, it would have been a god. Or Gen 2 would have been probably pretty strong. Gen 3 would have actually probably fit in pretty well, because that one doesn't have it. No, that one had Flygon and Salamence. Still. Gen 4 probably wouldn't have fit very well. That one definitely needed to be a Gen 1 to 3 Pokemon, especially with it not evolving. Then this evolves into the 3 Genies. And there is a revealing glass to make those genies turn into ethereal forms, so that's cool. We're really only catching those right now to show them off later, I guess. So I'll probably end up doing a video just full of all the wonky evolutions. Every other game, that would be a snapper. Melioda's strong early game, but it falls off. Meliota, I don't care. Pixie party, I have a Pixie party. It's crazy, because at the time I was debating making Pokemon Pharaohs, I was debating, should I just make some weird-ass music? That was going to be one of the songs. It was definitely going to be bringing in a lot of songs from a lot of cartoons and shit and turning it into music. That was back when dubstep was popping. Alright, so I do need 3 of those in total. So, cool. Now we have the Tornadus, the Thunderous, and the Landorus. Realistically, should catch another one of them, so that way I could have one for each of those 3. And also that makes it to where if I want the Kyurem, Reshiram, or the Kyurem, Zekrom, I can have it. Because we already have the splicers for that, so right now we could have that Pokemon if we wanted to. I should have put that thing earlier. Gulpin's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. It's so freaking stupid, but like, Gen 3, it's always my secret stealthy, ha ha ha, you're gonna die to this thing and you don't even know what's happening. Alright, Precious. We just need 1 level, babe. That buddy, because you're a guy. That's right. Don't interrupt! You monster! I've been trying to talk to it for months. Faster. You're an awful person for disturbing this forest. Gardevoir is always such a scary one. Yeah, that's why. I also forgot that thing was, you know, normal. I mean, fighting. I gotta quit not using the normal attack. Alright, Precious. You're not as cool, but I still like you. I don't understand this part. Like, what genetic or what evolutionary purpose does that serve? Is that, I guess that's mating? I guess that's a mating thing. That makes sense. That makes sense. It also, like, uses that for steering in the mud or something. Okay, it's probably time to repel once we get out of this one more time. Yep, there's another one of those. Okay. Cool. Now we have all three of those. So we have our Zekrom, our Reshiram, and our Kyurem for that random video that'll have all the evolutions. Alright, Charmeleon, you're the last one. Does anyone have an Eviolite attached to them right now? Yes. That's something I have given way more respect to over the last year or so. Big Root. Probably last 2 years. Why have I not put the repel on? I need to go buy more repels. Crap. I probably have a lot of money I'm just sitting on right now. I think that means after Wayne Manor, we're going on a shopping spree. I mean, I guess there's a merchant right there. That's dope. Good planning. Get that little chip damage in. Yeah, my team's starting to get set. I'm probably going to end up having to remove the Charizard at some point as well as the Torterra, but for now we've at least got a couple of solids. Alright, come up here, heal real quick. Let's buy 10 of those. Buy 10, 20 of those. Probably just 10 of those just to have them. 10 of those. Are there any of them that... Yeah. Let's move those up though. I need to go put those drives and stuff like that in a box somewhere. Big nugget! Okay.
Get out of here.
Okay. Should be all of the Pixies, which means their hideout should have opened up. Yep, little door in the tree. You can talk to them if you want to. I didn't really give them anything interesting to say. I couldn't really think of anything interesting to say. But we got a catching charm. I didn't really know if there were critical catches in this game or not. But it's there now. Turn. No repels. Okay. Ooh, this has been a long one so far. We've still got a long way to go. Because there's a lot of bikers. I honestly might not be able to do this whole one in one go. Crap. This one doesn't evolve, but I have the Gracidia. It can transform it. I think that's all the ones on that side. Cool. Okay. Oh, I never checked to see what was in the water there. I should probably go back and see that. It's looking like Shyman is supposed to be the prize of this one. Ooh, well, that's nice. It doesn't evolve into anything special, but I still like it. Break could actually be clutch for this. Okay, So we're just gonna run in here real quick, go see what's in the water. Deoxys. Okay, that's the special one. So, I don't know how that happened. I don't know how to fix layering like that. Oh god, let's just try and knock this out as quick as possible. Boom. Okay, 2 down. Because you have to beat all the bikers here, then the back cave will unlock. Okay, we're done. Alright, since there are no encounters here, it's quick and painless. Gotta love the burn through endure. That's an interesting strategy, lowering my attack and then confusing me, so that way I deal even less damage to myself. Bye-bye. Making good progress on this one now. Damn, that hurt. We're gonna go back and heal afterwards, so we may as well see what this thing can do. Was there just spikes? I didn't even see him use spikes in the first place. Alright, beat biker bit. And they all have clown names. Ones upstairs are a bit harder than the ones downstairs. Let's knock him out, then head upstairs. We'll knock him out, go heal, and head upstairs. Oh, damn it. Aerodactyl was growing. And this gym is dark and fighting, so definitely helpful that he was growing for a little bit there. Even though none of these Pokemon are dark or fighting. This is just to get to the actual gym. Okay. Did I not belly? Oh, wow. Missed one. I'm always a fan for more EXP. That's why I fully clear everything in my playthroughs. You a nice little touch. Let's make sure there's no one up there, or no nurse up here. Okay. And yeah, I'm sorry, I'm kind of blitzing through these ones. Didn't realize how long this chapter was going to be, and I'm starting to kind of run out of time to when I gotta go do. Got like 30 minutes left, so I might line up about perfect. Right, downstairs is single battles, upstairs is double battles. That makes sense. Let's see if I can take one down without brushes. Got the flinch. Oh, baby. Good for another one? Probably. Oh, that hurt. Okay, time to go heal. Then we'll only have 2 more after that. After you beat this gym, though, you should probably go back to the first town. All of the adults that ignored you before will fight you now. So, like, the houses that you fought the kids and the adults are doing their own thing, well, the adults aren't doing their own thing anymore. Now they're ready to fight you. That also has 1 additional trainer. The Sage and Exit D should also want to fight the one who was, like, spinning around the random building. I don't know, man. That rock slide is smashing. Okay, so if you notice, Stone Edge went down 5 power, went up 10 accuracy. Savix. I can't remember if this guy's actually harder or not. You went through all that work for what? I mean, yeah, you beat some of the Joker's henchmen, but it doesn't give you a badge or anything. We're just here trying to make a grim and dark world more fun and enjoyable. For us, anyways. Easy peasy. I don't think it's so much that the game is too easy. I think I just figured out the general correct Pokemon to be using. Like the Aerodactyl you get early is clutch. Getting that when you do is amazing. Figuring out how to make this thing is amazing. And then these three are kind of just good type trios. Those three will probably end up being replaced at some point, but alright, so after you beat that, you head on over here. And now you have access to the Batcave. Rule 1, no killing. Rule 2, never laugh at one of his jokes. We all know who we're talking about. Rule 3, never under any circumstances reveal the location of the Batcave or all hope is lost. Rule 4, never trust your opponent to play fair. They are a villain for a reason. Rule 5, no matter who you are, Alfred in the center of the room will heal you. You know, as long as you haven't died yet. How may I service you? Seems like you need some healing. If I ignore you, that means you lost a battle and you need to reset me by going to the Poke Center. Because it is totally fun. I love them. The members who will always be in my games as long as I don't get told by a specific man that they can't be there anymore. They don't have a huge role in this game like they do in other ones. So, fighting in dark. This is going to be a pretty tough battle. Or pretty tough. Well, hello, welcome to the Batcave. How in the world did you get down here? I like that I gave like all of the real names of the people too, like Barbara Gordon and like Bruce Wayne and Harvey Dent. I need to take that EXP share off of him. He's getting too strong. Why do we hide down here? I mean, we aren't so much hiding as much as we are waiting for the right moment to strike. You see, probably 20-ish years ago, we had Joker basically caught and dead to rights, but he forced an ultimatum that Batman couldn't do. Batman was forced to kill Joker or let him go, and we all know Batman doesn't kill. That was the day Joker learned he had all the power. He figured out he just has to avoid being caught, and he would become untouchable. Now he rules with an iron fist, captures everyone who isn't under his rule, and they disappear forever. We need someone like you. We need someone like you who doesn't have. We need someone who doesn't have our values. Put down the clown and save Gotham, I beg you. That's an interesting typo. I need to fix that at some point. We're gonna put that into my chat. Cool. I healed right. Nightwing up next. Nightwing up next. Running out of time. Hey, you made it. Dick Grayson. That is a porn name right there, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking Zoroark, oh my gosh. That's awful. Oh man, I just realized what kind of fun I'm going to be doing in this gym, for the doubles at least. Gotta say, you really are a beast at battling. You should consider taking on whole bats over there. Who knows? You could end up being the game changer. If I can take down Joker and Rain in the city. And then we finally go back to the blah 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 blah. You have to fight them all before, or you have to beat them all before you can fight them. And yeah, there's a shiny term. His tag says Ace. Man, that is a beast of a dog. Oh, crap. If you remember from Batman Beyond, he had a dog named Beast, or named Ace. I think we're good on items, realistically. We're almost at the point where we could buy a Master Ball if we wanted. I never put a Master Ball in this game. Interesting. Why would my father let scum like you into our home? I guess I could put a Master Ball in that spot. I have the power of 8 horses. This is quite effective. I thought it was the tree. Not even gonna lie. If you guys randomly hear what sounds like knocking or people doing something, that's because they're working on a roof like 3 buildings down. No, I need to take it off of that. I need to keep Precious going for a little bit longer. Even though I'm probably going to switch it for like a Giratina or something soon. Davey, if you can't act like a hero, I'm gonna take that suit away from you. It's been a while since I gave you that intro to Kakarot. Yeah, well, made it this far, then you're probably getting the hang of this region. Wait, what are you looking at? Don't even think about touching my boat. I love that you're just like, what are you looking at? Don't touch it. Okay, bye. by. Have a beautiful time. What TV show used to have that? Is that like Futurama? Yeah, Keldeo's got pretty underleveled at this point. I'm technically the only one who isn't a Caped Crusader. Seriously though, Capes are so 50 years ago. Okay. Oh, wait. There's still one more group to fight. You see a man in a Crobat suit? You can clearly see him getting excited and tugging his psychics. Hang on, Crunkman. I need to finish rolling before we get rolling. See Crunkman start making the talking gesture with his hand, and then he points to Tonic. I need to finish rolling before we get rolling. Well, I'll be a Mankey's mother. Crunkman, you were right. It really was just a matter of time before this little runt showed up. My name's Tonic, and this is my hetero life partner, Crunkman. So what are you here for? Ready to join the Caped Crusaders and get your own pair of pansy red booties? Well, tough luck. We only got in because Crunkman wouldn't stop chatting up Batman. They did some crazy stuff together. Crunkman nods, admitting that what he said was true. Anyways, if you want a chance to fight the Bat, you're gonna have to take us down first. You know you're right. No matter what you say, it comes out dirty. Crunkman nods. I'm probably going to have these two in every single one of my games unless Kevin Smith tells me not to. And I don't think he's ever going to care, much less write some, or much less ever find out. It's not like I charge anything for it. EeveeExpo was my childhood. Yes, my childhood, not my teenage years. Go watch Mallrats. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. For a long time, it was Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. But that was because I was a kid, so a lot of this shit was hilarious to me. Keldeo fainting's never a good thing. That's terrifying. I don't understand how those moves ever work, if I'm being honest. Like, is it already at an 80 and then, like, raising your stat raises it from there? Or is it, like, at 80, but if you don't have any boosts, then, like, it goes down from there? Things like that just don't make sense to me. Okay. Crunkman, Tonic down. Did you just beat us on a 2-on-1? Gotta say, that's some serious firepower you got there. Or Beak, go take on the other sidekicks and make your way to the billionaire baby. Crunkman slaps him in the chest. Ouch! Tell me, Lunchbox, what part of what I just said was a lie? Okay. What does the billionaire baby start with? I think a Crobat. As thematically incorrect or as thematically correct as that is, I think it's a crow battle. Or it might be a double battle. Wait, you beat all 4 of them that quickly? Wait, you even beat Crunkman? I will never forgive you for this. Okay then, get ready. This is your last fight. Oh, wow. That line needs to be changed. In the Pokemon Pharaoh's plaque and the Pokemon Pharaoh's post game, he is the last thing you fight before you go there. But I didn't want him to be the last gym leader because I could picture Joker taking over the city and saying, "You, Batman, you don't get to go free. You're gonna be a gym leader. You're gonna be the last. No, and you're not even gonna be the last gym leader. There's gonna be one before you. No. There's gonna be 2 before you, or 2 after you. Like, that's what I picture. He's like adding insult and talking himself up to the point to where Batman isn't the top gym leader. He had to have 1 ahead of him, and then Joker's like, no, can't be just 1. There has to be 2 better than you." Let's go. Damn. Did it just milk drink? It did. I need to correct his thing entirely. Wow. Okay. Well, that was this gym. Few things I need to correct here. Oh, Catwoman. Ooh, here you are. How has your journey been? Have you been liking Gotham so far? I gotta say, I never expected you to beat the billionaire baby. When I gave you your Pokemon... When I gave you your Pokemon, I expected you to bounce around Gotham a bit and to come back to be one of my little kitties. From what I hear, you've been going from gym to gym, roaring like the little lion you are. Don't mind me, I'm just here checking in on you. Make sure you're doing okay. I'll be going back to where I belong, though. See you next time, little lion. Did she wink at me before the smoke bombing me? Okay. So as always, we're gonna go show off what we found at the merchant. And next episode, we are going to... Hang on, pop her up though. Next episode, we will be going into Arkham Asylum. And Arkham doesn't have a route that leads up to it. Like the exits for here and to the zoo and to the labyrinth doesn't have one of those. So we'll be battling all of the trainers that are unlocked after him. If that ends up taking a while, which I don't think it will, we might end up just making that one episode in its own. Did I not click a... Oh! Whenever you beat Batman, all of your encounters get stronger. There's no more single evolutions. They all become double or second form evolutions, whether that's fully evolved or just second form. So just be warned for that one. Like, it happens everywhere. Right? Oh, it's because they're weaker. That's right. That was just a stronger area. Yep, everything's stronger everywhere. Also be careful. Those people will fight you now. Everyone wandering around the city that's not him or inside a Poké Center will basically fight you at this point. There's no more safety guards. I figured it wouldn't make sense for you to be fighting adults who have level 3 and 5 Pokemon, but like, it made more sense that they would just ignore you for being a kid. Let's see here. Ooh, we got another TM guy. And now we have all of these to have access to. We might be doing a shopping spree in between episodes. I'm not quite sure if that'll happen off screen or in screen. But we will be starting next episode by just clearing out this town and going from there. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Please, download the game. Let me know if you love it. These are the things that I had to fix, or that I'm going to have to fix. Because those are things that I just thought of. Those are things I thought of that were bad. Also shouldn't say Master of Fire, but we'll get there. Good night, everybody. Love you all.